Hi everyone, this is Kat here from Crafted by Kat. In this video I'm going to be showing you how to make this lovely scrappy granny shawl. I've added these colourful tassels to it and they're optional. I'll show you how to do those and then at the end of the video I'm going to show you how to make an optional border along the edge as well. But we're going to just start with the basic stitches that you need to make the shawl. So I've made mine in Scrappy colours, so I've just used up all of my double knit weight yarn stash, but you could use block colour if you want, and you could also use any weight yarn you want. It's not essential, you just need to work as many rows till it's the size that you want. So I'm using a 5mm crochet hook for my double knit weight yarn, so I've sized up a hook from the recommended hook size, and that's just to give it a little bit more drape so that it's not too tight. Okay, let's get started. Okay, so I'm starting with this lovely yellow yarn and I'm going to start off with a magic ring. So to work the magic ring, I'm going to drape the yarn over my fingers, I'm going to wrap it round all the way and I'm going to cross it over into a cross. I'm going to take my hook, I'm going to insert my hook under this first strand. I'm going to pull my hook over that second strand and pull it underneath, sort of turning your hook as you go. You're then going to take your hook and you're going to insert it underneath this strand again, and you're going to pull your hook through that loop there. Okay, so the pattern is in US terms, so these would be a US double crochet, or if you are using UK terms, it would be a UK treble. But from now on, I'm just going to speak in US terms. I'm going to yarn over, insert your hook into the ring, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through two, and yarn over, pull through two. So do that again. So you're going to yarn over, going to insert your hook, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through two, yarn over, pull through two, and one more time, yarn over, insert your hook, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through two, and yarn over, pull through two. So you see we've got the chain 3 and then 3 double crochet. I'm going to chain 1 and we're going to make 3 more double crochet into the ring. Okay, so to finish off, we're going to replicate what we've got here, and this is to keep our straight edge. So we're going to make a double crochet there, and that will keep the nice straight edge of your shawl. So we're going to pull the knot, magic loop tight, and we're going to get our new colour. So I'm using Scrappy colours, so I'm going to now join my next colour using the magic ring, the magic knot method. You can just join your new yarn and you have lots of ends to weave in as you go, but I'm going to show you this method quickly now, and it's how I'm going to do all of my joins. So what I'm going to do is cut my yarn with about an inch there. So I'm then going to undo that last stitch. So you can hear the pitter patter of a dog's feet in the background there. So I'm going to take my new yarn colour, so I've got this nice blue, and I'm going to make a magic knot to join it together. So I'm going to take this end and I'm going to put it underneath the blue, and then I'm going to wrap it all the way around so that it's made that nice loop. And then I'm going to pull it through the loop. So you see it's sort of knotted round the yarn, and then I'm going to pull that nice and tight. And then I'm going to do the same with the blue. So I'm going to wrap it underneath the yellow and then over the top so that it's looped round, and then I'm going to pull that end through the loop and pull it nice and tight. So then I'm going to pull on my yellow and my blue strand so these two knots come together, pull them nice and tight, and then I'm going to trim those ends. So make sure you don't catch the knot itself. Okay, so now we're going to rework that double crochet that we just undid. But you can see that now works perfectly so that your blue starts your next round. Okay, so now I'm going to chain 3. I'm going to turn. So again, this is just keeping that nice straight edge. You're then going to work 3 double crochet in between that last double and your 3 double cluster there. So you're just going to insert your hook in between those 2 doubles, and you're going to make 3 doubles in that space there. Okay, so you can see you've got your chain 3 and then your 3 doubles. You're then going to make 3 double in the top. You're going to chain 1, and then you're going to make 3 more doubles in that same space. So this sort of forms your peak part of your shawl. This is where you're going to make all of your increased stitches to give you that nice triangle shape. So then you're going to make 3 doubles in between the chain 3 from the start and the 3 doubles you made there. So you're just going to insert your hook in that space. You're going to make 3 doubles in there. So to finish off, we're just going to, again, keeping that straight edge, I'm going to insert my hook into the chain, that chain 3 you've got there, and I'm going to make a double into that chain. Okay, so that is the end of round 2. So you're pretty much just going to repeat that row over and over again until you get the size of your shawl. I will show you again how to do the next round. Okay, so I'm just going to do exactly the same. I'm going to cut my yarn about 1 inch to spare and undo that last double I made. And I'm going to join my new yarn with the magic knot. So I have got a separate video for the magic knot on my YouTube channel if you want it slowed down. So then I'm just going to continue working. I'm going to finish off that last double again. And I'm going to chain 3. And I'm going to turn. And we're going to do exactly as we did before. We're going to work 3 doubles in between that space between the last double and the chain, the 3 clusters. And then we're going to work a double in between these 2 3 double clusters here. And then again, when we get to the top, we're going to work 3 doubles and then a chain 1 and then 3 doubles. And then 3 doubles in the next space. And then to finish off the round, I'm going to make 3 doubles in between that space at the end there. And then a 3 double in that final chain to keep your nice straight edge. Okay, so that's the end of round 3. As you can see, it's starting to increase in size. You now just repeat that for the rest of the pattern. So you're just going to always work your chain 3, 3 doubles in the space here between that last double and the chain and the clusters, and then you make 3 doubles in each space. So on the next one you'll be making 3 doubles in here and then 3 doubles in here, and then always at the top you do your 3 double, chain 1 and 3 double, and then you just repeat down the side. So 3 doubles in here, 3 doubles in here, 3 doubles in here, and then a double in the end. So that is the pattern. Keep working that until it's the size you want. I chose to keep working until mine could wrap around my neck, but it's completely up to you. So I will see you at the end to do our border and our tassels. Okay, so to make the tassels, what I'm going to do is I've just got a phone, but you can, this is just because these are this is the length I want my tassels to be. But you can obviously work any length tassel you want. So we're just going to wrap our yarn around the foam. So I'm going to do multicoloured, so I'm probably going to do maybe 3 or 4 wraps per colour. I might vary it up by colour depending. And I'm just going to cut that. Put that down. I'm going to get my next colour yarn. So I've got this nice sort of cream. And I'm just going to do the same. So I'm going to drape that over and then wrap. And then I'm going to cut it. As you can see, this isn't particularly scientific, but I find this works. You could use a piece of cardboard, you could use a piece of plastic, anything you want really, just to get an equal length row, you know, equal length tassel. So I'm going to add this nice red. So 1, 2, 3, 4, I'm going to do 5 and 6. So I'm just using up any of the really small scraps I've got here. So I've got some of this nice sage colour. And a nice purple. Okay, so if you wanted a reasonably thin tassel, you could probably stop now. I'm going to keep going. I'm going to make mine a bit thicker. I'm going to add this nice orange. Add one more colour, maybe something a bit darker. I'll go for this nice navy. I'm just going to wrap that round. Okay, and I'm going to cut that off. So now what you're going to do is slide your yarn off the phone, making sure you keep hold of it at the top. So you see it forms a nice loop there. I'm going to take a piece of this cream yarn and cut it quite long just so I make sure I've got enough. And I'm going to tie it around the top. Of the yarn like this. So I'm going to tie that nice and tight. I'm going to wrap it around this side and tie it again just to make sure it's nice and secure. Okay, so then we've obviously got all these ends still joined up. So we're just going to take our craft scissors, or any scissors to be honest. I'm just going to cut along the bottom so all of those loops are separated. And then use this sort of tail to keep it all together. And then I'm just going to trim along the bottom, got some of those longer ends to tidy that up. So there we go, it's as simple as that. That's your nice tassel, and I'm going to show you how to join it to your shawl. So I'm going to take another piece of this cream yarn and I'm going to use my hook to put it through the centre. Make sure you pick up all those ends. I'm just going to pull the yarn through the middle. tie that in a nice knot at the top there. Okay, we're then going to take our shawl. I've got the corner here. I'll weave in this end later on. I'm just going to put that strand, one strand through that last space there in your shawl. And then we're going to take the other strand and just simply going to knot them together. I'm going to do that a few times so that it stays nice and secure. Now here you could probably just take these ends, these two that made the knot, get your darning needle and then thread through the middle of your tassel, and they'll just form part of the tassel there. And then the same goes for these two. I like to weave them in the middle before I tuck them in, just so that they don't stick out. Just going to take them underneath, and they're just going to trim the ends. And there you go. So that is your tassel. I've got that one little end to weave in. As we have done before, I'm just going to pop that through the middle, form part of the tassel. There we go. So that's your lovely tassel on the end of your shawl. I'm just going to show you how to add a border to the top so that you can neaten up this edge if you want to. If you don't want to, if you're happy with the end like that, then you're finished now. Okay, so I'm using a white yarn here to do my edging. So I'm just going to join my yarn to the corner in a chain one. I'm then going to make a single crochet all the way along the edge. So it'll be approximately 2 single crochets to each row, and to keep it nice and even. So I'm sort of working around those edge, either chain 3 or doubles, to keep it all nice and neat. So I'll show you a bit closer. So just working single crochets along the edge of the shawl. So you can see that starts to form that nice border. Okay, so you keep working all the way along the top. I'll give it just that nice finished look. I'll see you back at the end. So that is the end of the tutorial. I hope you've enjoyed it. I can't wait to see your shawls. So I worked a total of 42 rows, so you can work the same as me if you want, but just measure as you go and see how you get on. Thank you very much for joining along, and I'll see you next time.